Have you ever wondered, what is anxiety? If so, you're in the right place. Anxiety in its simplest form is an emotion. It's that flutter in your stomach before a big presentation, the racing heartbeat as you walk into a room full of strangers, the hurried thoughts when you're running late. It's a natural response to stress or danger, an evolutionary tool that primes us for fight or flight. But when does it stop being just a feeling and start being a problem? Well, that's when we begin to talk about an anxiety disorder. This is not just the occasional stress or fear. It's a persistent, overwhelming, and sometimes crippling dread that doesn't go away, even when the stressor does. It's like a shadow that follows you around, casting a pall on your daily life, and it's more common than you might think. If we were to gather 100 people in a room, it's likely that at least 18 of them would have experienced an anxiety disorder at some point in their lives. That's nearly 1 in 5. It's important to understand that anxiety isn't a sign of weakness or a character flaw. It's a serious health condition, just like heart disease or diabetes. Anxiety doesn't just affect how we feel, it also affects how we think and behave. It can cause us to worry excessively about everyday situations, avoid certain places or activities, or even withdraw from friends and family. It can make it hard to sleep, concentrate, or even just relax. But anxiety doesn't look the same for everyone. For some, it might be a general sense of unease that's always in the background. For others, it might be panic attacks that come on suddenly and without warning. Some people might have specific fears or phobias, while others might worry about everything all the time. Remember, anxiety is more than just feeling stressed. It's a persistent, overwhelming force that can greatly impact your life. But the good news is it's also treatable. So if you or someone you know is struggling with anxiety, don't hesitate to reach out for help. You're not alone, and there are resources available to help you navigate this journey. Now, imagine feeling intense fear or dread in social situations. That's what we call social anxiety. It's not just about being shy or introverted. It's about feeling an overwhelming sense of apprehension, self-consciousness, and fear of judgment when interacting with others. Social anxiety is more than just a fear of public speaking or worry about a first date. It's a persistent fear that can inhibit your ability to engage in everyday social situations. For some, even simple activities like making a phone call, eating in public, or attending a social gathering can trigger intense anxiety. This type of anxiety can shape behavior in significant ways. It can lead to avoidance of social situations, causing individuals to miss out on experiences or opportunities. It can also manifest physically, causing symptoms like rapid heartbeat, trembling, or excessive sweating. The impact of social anxiety on social interactions can be profound. It can limit a person's ability to form relationships, advance in their career, and even interfere with their academic performance. It's not just about feeling uncomfortable in social situations. It's about living in constant fear of being judged, embarrassed, or humiliated. Social anxiety isn't just about being shy, it's a serious condition that can severely limit a person's ability to interact with others. But remember, it's not a life sentence. With understanding, support, and the right help, social anxiety can be managed effectively. You might be surprised to learn that anxiety doesn't just affect your mind, it has significant physical health impacts too. When we think of anxiety, we often picture racing thoughts, excessive worry, and feelings of unease. While these mental symptoms are indeed a crucial part of the picture, it's important to understand that chronic anxiety can also lead to a host of physical health issues. One of the most striking impacts of anxiety on our health involves the cardiovascular system. When you're in a state of anxiety, your body's fight or flight response kicks in, causing an increase in heart rate and blood pressure. Over time, this constant state of high alert can lead to heart disease, high blood pressure, and other cardiovascular problems. But the fallout doesn't stop there. The digestive system can also bear the brunt of chronic anxiety. Anxiety can trigger a slew of digestive issues, from irritable bowel syndrome to ulcers, and even gastroesophageal reflux disease. It's not uncommon for people with chronic anxiety to experience frequent stomach aches, nausea, and other digestive discomfort. The immune system, our body's primary defense against illness, is not immune to the effects of anxiety either. Chronic anxiety can weaken the immune system, making you more susceptible to infections, illnesses, and diseases. It can slow down your body's ability to heal and recover, making you more prone to prolonged sickness. Perhaps one of the most sobering impacts of chronic anxiety is its potential effect on lifespan. Some research suggests that severe, untreated anxiety could lead to a shortened lifespan due to its associated health risks. It's a stark reminder of the importance of managing anxiety effectively. As you can see, chronic anxiety can take a serious toll on your physical health. It's not just about feeling nervous or worried, it's a comprehensive issue that can affect every facet of your health and well-being. But remember, understanding is the first step towards management and recovery. So let's keep exploring and learning together. Anxiety may seem overwhelming, but there are many ways to manage it effectively. One of the most powerful tools at your disposal is mindfulness. This practice encourages you to stay focused on the present moment rather than getting caught up in worries about the past or future. By doing so, you can help reduce the intensity of your anxiety and feel more centered and calm. Breathing exercises can also be incredibly effective for managing anxiety. Deep, slow breaths can help to slow your heart rate and relax your body, reducing feelings of tension and unease. You might like to try a technique called box breathing, which involves breathing in for a count of 4, holding your breath for a count of 4, exhaling for a count of 4, and then waiting for another count of 4 before your next breath. Of course, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to managing anxiety. For some, it might be beneficial to explore cognitive behavioral therapy, which can help you to identify and change thought patterns that lead to anxiety. Others might find medication to be a helpful part of their anxiety management strategy. Remember, it's always okay to seek professional help if you're struggling with anxiety. Psychologists, psychiatrists, and therapists are trained to help you understand and manage your anxiety, providing you with strategies and tools that are tailored to your specific needs. With the right tools and strategies, you can regain control over your anxiety. Resilience is key when it comes to navigating the challenges of anxiety. It's not just about managing anxiety symptoms, but also about building our capacity to bounce back from the stresses that fuel anxiety. So how do we build this resilience? Let's start with strong social connections. Human beings are social creatures. We thrive on interaction and mutual support. Having a strong, supportive network of friends and family can provide a buffer against anxiety. These connections can offer emotional support, practical help, and a sense of belonging that can bolster your resilience. Next, consider therapy. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, is a powerful tool for building resilience. It helps you identify and challenge negative thought patterns that may fuel your anxiety. By changing these patterns, you can develop a more positive mindset and a greater capacity to cope with stress. And let's not forget self-care. It's not just about bubble baths and spa days, though those can certainly be part of it. True self-care involves taking care of your physical health, ensuring you get enough sleep, eating a balanced diet, and getting regular exercise. It also means taking time out for relaxation and leisure activities that you enjoy and that help you recharge. By building resilience, you can better withstand the impact of anxiety on your mental and physical health. Making positive lifestyle changes can also greatly help in managing anxiety. It's not just about the thoughts that cross our minds or the emotions that we feel. It's also about the actions we take and the habits we maintain that can either fuel anxiety or help to keep it at bay. Let's start with nutrition. What we feed our bodies directly impacts our brain health and consequently, our mental well-being. Consuming a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains fuels our bodies and minds effectively. Limiting caffeine and alcohol, known to trigger anxiety symptoms, can also make a significant difference. Next, let's talk about exercise. Regular physical activity releases endorphins, the body's natural mood lifters. It's not about becoming a marathon runner overnight, but incorporating small bursts of activity into your day. Even a simple 20-minute walk can do wonders for your anxiety levels. Finally, let's not forget the importance of sleep. Quality sleep is fundamental to our mental health. It's during sleep that our body recovers and rejuvenates, helping us to manage stress and anxiety more effectively. Consider establishing a regular sleep schedule and creating a relaxing bedtime routine to help improve your sleep quality. By making these lifestyle adjustments, you can alleviate anxiety and promote better health. Remember, the journey to managing anxiety is a marathon, not a sprint. So take small steps, be consistent, and over time, these changes will contribute significantly to your overall well-being. Thank you for joining us on this journey to a healthier, happier you. Your support means the world to us. If you found this video valuable, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, and sharing our videos with your friends and family. Together we can inspire positive change and empower more people with knowledge. Stay tuned for more insightful content from Dr. Fax. Until next time, take care and be well.